Whee! It's me, Stace, and this one's called Lead Me Not to Temptation. I can find it myself, especially because I have navigation. So I was going to deliberately sin against God, then ask Him to forgive me. But because God loves me, He kept me from sinning more than once. So God has healed me of lung cancer. So I eat what God tells me. I don't eat what God tells me most of the time, unless I let the demon of dumbness deceive me or bug me till I just eat the junk. But God has taught me through doctors that want to heal and not medicate, and medical experts not to eat sugar. That means cakes and cookies and ice cream and candy, and processed foods like pasta, tortillas, breads, cereals, or pasteurized milk. Because if you look at it when it gets in your body, it just turns to sugar. And then cancer cells eat up the sugar and they grow bigger. So if you eat that stuff, you're feeding cancer cells. And we don't want to feed cancer cells because 1 in 2 men and 1 in 3 women get cancer. 1 in 2 men get heart attacks and strokes or heart disease. 1 in 3 women get heart attacks and strokes. And women, 1 in 3 just die of a heart attack. Or stroke. They just drop dead. No warning signs. They don't get to say goodbye to their family, and their family doesn't get to say goodbye to them. Basically, no warning signs. So I'm just giving you the message. It's not me. I'm just the messenger. Don't get mad at me. So God has taught me not to eat sugar. But I let the demon of dumbness trick me, and I started eating Yogurtland. Because Yogurtland was yummy and good for my tummy because it's natural and it has probiotics. Well, bullshit. Oops, sorry, I'm allergic to lies. Sorry, God, I didn't cuss, did I? Okay, well, sorry. Well, anyways, so I was eating Yogurtland, and then one day or one morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, God wakes me up. He's like, "Hey, Stace, look at the ingredients in Yogurtland." And I'm like, "Excuse me, God, it's 3 o'clock in the morning." He's all, "Look up the ingredients in Yogurtland." I'm like, "Ah, come on, God." But I know that's God because I'm not going to wake myself up and look up the ingredients in Yogurtland, especially because I thought it was yummy and good for my tummy. But I looked it up, and there are these 4 letters, HFCS, high fructose corn syrup. Boo! High fructose corn syrup is worse than sugar because it's more processed. I don't know why they had to put it in. I was so mad. But God said, "You know it now. You know how I feel about sugar, so I don't want you to eat it." Cut! It's me, Stacy Otto, with a new ingredient update. Yogurtland, ever since I filmed the video, has taken the high fructose corn syrup out of their ingredients. Yay! Thank you, Yogurtland. But it still has a lot of sugar. And doctors that I learned from that want to heal and not medicate say that most yogurts have more sugar than some ice creams. So if I were you, I'd pay attention to the ingredients and also pay attention to the toppings that our people are putting on top of the yogurt. Maybe the yogurt's healthier than the toppings because some of those toppings have 3, 4, 5 times more calories than the actual yogurt. So, and it's sugar and the artificial ingredients and the artificial or the partially hydrogenated oils that are causing disease. And after God told me not to eat Yogurtland, then when I would go, because I was being disobedient, He says, "Stace, every time you spend money on Yogurtland, you're spending money that's not making you healthy. Might as well save that money and buy yourself something cute." So God says, choose life. So I might be a freak about this, but maybe that's why I'm God's favorite. Because, like in Daniel 1, Daniel honored God with his food, and God honored Daniel with more favor, more wisdom, more dreams and interpretation of dreams and visions. So, back to the movie or video. Okay, but I let the demon of dumbness bug me and eat Yogurtland, eat Yogurtland, 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 because everybody else eats it. You can eat it. But I know what God has taught me. But I let the demon of dumbness bug me. And next thing you know, I'm driving to Yogurtland. And God knows that I'm going to go there and I'm going to eat it. Because he kept bugging me and I tried to ignore him. And I'm like, I'm just going to eat it. And then I'm going to ask you to forgive me. Well, God did not want me to eat it. So what did he do? He made sure they ran out of the flavor I wanted and the nuts. Boo! Well, I actually did it more than once. I did it 3 times, and all 3 times they didn't have the flavor I wanted, and it's the most popular flavor, and they didn't have the nuts. So it wasn't worth a sin to if it wasn't like perfectly what I wanted. And most people will say I'm making a big deal out of it, that it's not a sin. But duh, the enemy uses food to cause us to sin. Look at Esau. He sold his birthright for a bowl of lentil soup. Not even cake. And then Adam and Eve, excuse me, it was an apple. So yes, the enemy does use food to cause us to sin. Cut, duh, I forgot to show you the t-shirt that he gave me after he kept me from eating the ice cream. Lead me not to temptation, I can find it myself. So I know that was him saying, yes, I don't want you to eat the Yogurtland. So I don't know how he does it. I'm just glad he does it. It's fun for him. It's fun for me, even when he's spanking me. Okay, back to the story. Bye. So I'm just going to boldly pray that God changes your taste buds. Just like he did mine. But you know what? You're going to be happy because you're going to be eating foods that make you healthy. And ever since I've been eating healthy, like now, because I've been eating so healthy for so long, my body is like totally different. My cells are just celebrating. My body feels like pure ecstasy. So I want everybody to feel as good as I feel. So I just pray that God changes your taste buds and takes away any desire for you to put anything in your body that's not going to make it healthier and feel better. So, and then he has great alternatives too. So you'll be happier. So if you keep hearing, you shouldn't eat that, or you should eat something better, eat something healthier, or why'd you eat that? That's God. So don't eat stuff that he tells you to, and don't listen to the devil. So submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee. I hope you have a supernaturally wonderful day. Bye.